How many of you have ever seen a scene like this on television? It's usually on some type of a police show. So here they are, of course, the bad guy's in the interrogation room, right? And he's sitting there, and some guy's all over him, and he goes, all right, you better confess or I'll knock your socks off. And he's all over him. He's spitting on the cops. It's going crazy. And then another cop goes, Frank, settle down. Settle down. I know you want to kill him, but relax. Just, don't want to get yourself in trouble. Just settle down. Okay. Just settle down. Frank, go get a coffee for a minute. Just leave him to me for just a minute, and then I'll go. Then you can come back. Just go get a coffee. And of course, guys, listen. You might as well talk to me, because otherwise you're going to have to deal with him. And he's been institutionalized twice. He just got out yesterday. Manslaughter. It's bad. Let's just see if we can work this out. Yes or yes, right? Now you've seen that, right? All right. That has a name. Oh, we're not all cops. And we're not all guys, but it is called guy or gal, or both. What's it called, please? Yeah, it's the good guy, bad guy routine. One partner is usually nice and generous, and the other one doesn't want to give an inch. And you can do this with people that you know. You do this with people in your office. I do this with my secretary, my assistant, partners. And you simply agree in integrity who's going to be what. Now, normally that's pretty natural. One of you is normally a little more, and the other one's a little more generous. Yes or yes? That's pretty normal. But, what you want to do is you want to play it up a little bit. Yes? Again, my father and I had a situation very similar where the trades would come in and we begin. I would start the negotiation, not even intentional. That's where I really got that it worked. And I would start the negotiation, say with the plumber. He'd be sitting in the trailer. We'd be working on the agreement and talking about this point and that point. And we'd have some agreements, things. And then my father, who was a pretty hard-nosed character. And he would walk into the trailer and he'd go, "Who's that?" I go, that's our prospective plumber, Dad. He goes, "I never saw him before." I know he's new. He goes, "Let me see that agreement." He picks it up, and we have several things we've already agreed to. He goes, "What's that?" No. What are you, crazy? You tear the whole thing. Get away from me. You get out. Dad, relax. Just, Dad, let me talk with him. Take it easy. He goes, "No." And again, he'd do exactly that. He'd slam the door, and he'd poke his head in. 2 minutes later, he goes, "Is he still here?" I go, and I'd go, listen. He's not on site that much. And let's just clean. If you can, he's going to be coming back. Why don't we just do it? There's a lot of money at stake here. If you want to just get this hand, where do I sign? Where do I sign? Okay, all right. But I'm only dealing with you, right? Yeah, just with me. Okay, no, not him. No. I want that in the agreement. Okay, no. Please stand up for the declaration. I use the good guy, bad guy routine. Again. Twice as loud. Turn to somebody, look at me, give me a high five, and say, "You're a girl up, is this mine?" And it's very easy. Sometimes, by the way, you can do it on a conference call. You could do it over the phone, in any way situation. Very often, I'll just have my assistant say, she'll always say, "I think we could do better." Or, "I don't think it's such a great deal, Harp." And that's what she knows to say. So when I'll say, Leanne, what are you feeling on this? And she'll go, I don't think it's the greatest deal. And I'll go, I don't know. And I'll go, I don't know. She's usually pretty right on. She's got that woman's intuition, If there's a way that you can drop this just a little bit and maybe we can work it out, would you feel better about that, Leanne? I'd feel better. You can help me out. You know what I'm saying? Yes or yes, right? Yeah. All right, good. Next one. I need a bit of help here. Let's see. Can I get you? No. I need. Yeah. No, hold on for a second. I need someone small, little. Yeah, you. And no. And then this gentleman over here. Okay. All right. Here. Yeah. Come on up here. I know you're nervous. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not going to ask you to take your pants off. All right. Give them a round of applause. You're Arlene, right? And you are Ali. Good. Okay. So, Arlene, can you stand over here? Stand right here. And Ali, you stand in front of me over here facing me. You look like a big, big, strong guy. When I tell you, and not before, what you're going to do is you're going to load up and you're going to punch me as hard as you possibly can right in the stomach. Not until I tell you, though, okay? Now, you got to get in position here and really, really hard as you possibly can, okay? Because I know you're a big guy. You can do that. All right? Now, when I tell you, are you ready? Yep. Okay, come on over here for 1 second. All right. Okay. Whenever you're ready, Ali, go ahead. Yeah. All right, get the idea, yes? Give them a round of applause. Thank you. Thank you. Don't go away. Thank you very much, 85. All right. Thank you so much. All right. Good. Thank you for that. I appreciate it. That's called what? Protect your position. What's it called? You know, there's a misconception that says, if I give them a fair deal from the outset, they're just going to take it. Is that reality? No, because your idea of fair deal and their idea might be very, very different. So, you have to give yourself room. What's the word? Room. And the way to do that, room to negotiate, is you make a distinction between this. Between what, please? Blue chips versus bargaining chips. Blue chips versus bargaining chips. What are blue chips? Things that are kind of non-negotiable for you. You really, really want this in the deal. What are bargaining chips? Concession points, protective points, things that would be nice to have, maybe have, whatever, but whether you have them or not is not a big deal to you. Yes or yes? Do they know which are your blue chips and which are your bargaining chips? No. They don't know that. Thank you. So these are have to haves versus nice to haves. So the idea is to ask for everything. What's the word? Throw the kitchen sink into your wants and then be prepared to delete. You know, my good friend Les Brown, if you reach for the stars, you're at least going to hit the moon, right? So divide your desires into blue chips versus bargaining chips. And for example, in a real estate offer, you know, add in, here's the house, and you want included, you're going to want all the appliances, all the window coverings, all the paintings, including their wedding picture. They have to strip all the wallpaper. They have to resurface the driveway, etc., 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 etc. Normally, my property offers, there's 2 pages of addendums of everything I want. And they look at it and they go, are you crazy? I go, what? They go, who wants this? What? Well, it's in the house now. I mean, that's from our wedding. It was a gift. I don't know. It was there. So what? I don't know. Well, I'm not giving you that. Okay. Are we good now? No, we're not good. There's 2 more pages of stuff here. We're not good. What else is important to you? My clothing? It's in the closet. I mean, pretty soon you wiped out 76 items. You're left with 3, the 3 you wanted. Yes or yes? Does that make sense at all? All right. Does it work every time? No. Lots of times? Enough times to put some odds in your favor? Absolutely. Very good. In business, if you're purchasing something, add in, you want free delivery, free shipping, longer credit terms, 90 days instead of 30 days. It's returnable if it's unsold or unused. Extra parts, extended warranties, advertising allowance or contribution, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. Just load it all up there. Good or good? Whenever I buy shoes, I like to play this game. I started this many, many years ago. I was in the shoe business. I was selling shoes. One of my first part-time jobs, I think I was 15 or something, selling women's shoes. And I learned a lot from some really, really marvelous teachers. And so this is one of my favorites, and I do this all the time because it would kind of happen to me. And so I learned that. And so whenever I buy a pair of shoes, you go into a nice store like Bally's or something, and the shoes, there's no shoes that are cheap anymore, so those are $300, $400 for a pair of shoes. So I put the shoes, and then as I pick out the shoes, and then as I go to the cash register, I always I pick up some All Protector, and I picked up some, shoe tree stuff, and I usually find a belt, and I'll find some, some type, a couple of pair of socks or something, and a brush and some shoe polish, and I'll load it all up here, and he'll have the shoes, and I'll take all this stuff, and I'll go, this is all comped, right? He'll go, what? I'll go, you're going to throw all this in, aren't you? He goes, I can't do that. I go, why not? These are $400 shoes. He goes, yeah, they're $400 shoes. You would think you're going to give me whatever. What is this, a few dollars here? He goes, I can't just give that to you. Well, what can you do? Well, I can give you the polish. How about the polish and like a belt and the 2 socks? I can't do that. Okay, how about the polish and the All Protector and the 2 socks? What can you do? I can give you the polish and maybe the All Protector and the belt's $100. The socks? Okay, 1 sock. Okay, fine. Thank you very much. Wrap it up here. Because I've got the load of stuff over there. He's gonna, he can't go nothing. I've had them say, I can't do anything. Say, you know what? I really like these shoes, and I just don't feel good about the fact that you said you can't give me anything. I'd love to do business with you, but I think the fact that I've been here so long, I've been here for almost an hour, and that's important to me, and I'm sure it's important to you. And I would like to not just like throw that hour away, and I'd like to buy the shoes right now. I'd prefer not to go to another store. If you can at least give me the shoe polish, I'll pretend I didn't see. Okay, just take the shoe polish. Oh. Yes or yes, right? You've been there, yes or yes? All right, good stuff. Please stand up for the declarations. All right, so you understand it's critical to add these things in to become concession points. These are your protection. These are your buffer elements. Yes or yes? Yes. If you don't have no buffer elements, you got a big problem. Okay, so here's the declaration. I ask for everything and end up with the important things. I ask for everything and end up with the important things. Again, I ask for everything and end up with the important. One more time, twice as loud. Turn to somebody, look at me, give me a high five, and say, you have a girl of business mind.